Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about an interesting project that is relatively new and it has a very low market cap to a point where it doesn't really show the market cap information on the coin market cap page. And this project is called Metaplex or the MPLX token, right? Even though this is a relatively new project, it already has a couple of good exchange listings, which means there's definitely high chance that a multitude of major exchanges will list this token, which includes a potential Binance and Coinbase listing. So if you want to know how I figured out this project will get a Binance or Coinbase listing, watch the end of this video. I'll tell you a new technique on how I figured out that this project will potentially get a Binance or Coinbase list, right? So before we talk about that, I want to make sure that you guys do your own research before we talk about any project in detail. And for this project, I suggest you guys to go to the website metaplex.com in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about Metaplex, I want to talk to you guys about Garrett.io. Garrett.io, if you guys don't already know, is one of the major centralized exchanges that's known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on other major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Garrett account and if you invest in these low market cap gem tokens, you stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50, or even 100x gains on these cryptos, right? And if you don't already have a Garrett account right now, I highly recommend you guys to use the link in the description to set up a Garrett account today. And by doing so, you get the following benefits. So you can basically see that you can buy, sell, trade, as well as look at the pricing information of several cryptocurrencies, which includes large market cap crypto, medium cap crypto, as well as low market cap crypto from their platform. You can also use their own platform in order to earn a passive income on your low market cap crypto by lending them out or by staking them, by providing liquidity to them, or by using dual investment strategies to make money as well. And if you're a person who wants to buy, sell, and trade NFTs, you can do that because Gate.io also has a dedicated platform specifically for that. But you need to understand it's a centralized platform, so you won't necessarily have control of your private keys, right? If you want to buy a token at the lowest price point possible, you can participate in their IEO platform through their startup page and buy high quality vetted projects from Gear.io directly, right? So as you can clearly see that they have a whole host of tools that they offer for you to make money through crypto. And if you don't already have a Getter account with them, you basically need to set up a Getter account today by using the link in the description. And by doing so, not only will you get all these benefits, but you'll also get a 30% trading fee rebate on any trades that you make on their platform, right? And you'll only get this by using the link in the description because it's a referral link. And by doing so, you'll also be supporting the Brutal Investors channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the multiplex token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information present on the website as well as the information present on CoinMarketCap's page as well. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Metaplex? Metaplex is a decentralized protocol for the creation, commerce, and use of digital assets on the Solana blockchain. Metaplex provides utility programs like Pax, Fusion, Entangled, and encrypted NFTs. So what they're basically doing is they're basically a decentralized platform that's based on the Solana blockchain, but they create a platform for other people to create on top of them, as well as provide a commerce solution, as well as commerce solutions for the use of digital assets, right, on the Solana blockchain. So they provide you with an option to create other assets, commercialize it, as well as make sure that you use encryption on it for projects such as NFTs. If you're trying to create NFTs with their platform, you can encrypt your NFTs. So these are all some of the features that are available through Metaplex, right? So programs like Gumdrop and Hydra facilitate the distribution of tokens. The Metaplex protocol has four components. So they're basically stating that there are other projects that work with them to facilitate these functions. For example, there are programs like Gumdrop and Hydra that facilitate the distribution of tokens. So if you create a token, you can distribute it through other programs that are available within the platform, right? So there's four main components to their platform. The digital asset standards defines the metadata structure for non-fungible tokens, enabling interoperability across the participants in the Solana NFT ecosystem. So the first component is the digital asset standard that defines the Solana NFT standard that you need to meet in order for your asset to be available for other Solana projects. And this will enable interoperability between projects in the Solana blockchain, right? So if you want your NFT to appear on another Solana dApps application, you should make sure that you use the digital asset standard, which is already available and built into that platform, right? The Metaplex program library, or the MPL, includes multiple infrastructural protocols providing on-chain functionality for the creation, sale, purchase, and trading of NFTs. So the second component that's available on the platform is the Metaplex program library, or the MPL, and this is basically a multiple infrastructure protocol that uh, depending on that provides on-chain functionality depending on whether you want to create, sell, or purchase or trade NFTs on Solana, right? The third component is the advanced developer kit or tools, as well as the software development kits that they have on their platform, which streamline working with multiplex, abstracting away complexity that makes blockchain development inaccessible to many. So they're trying to also allow for people to use their software development kit as well as advanced developer tools that will help people use complex tools on an NFT space like Metaplex in order to make it simpler and very accessible, right? So this is a key reason Metaplex is a preferred point of starting point for many developers getting protocol in the Solana ecosystem. So if you are trying to generate a project within the Solana blockchain, Metaplex should be your go-to platform because they make it super easy through their SDKs as well as developer tools, which will help you to transition your project smoothly to Solana, right? The fourth component is the MPLX token itself, which is a native utility token, and it's also a governance token of the Metaplex protocol. Token holders steer the direction and evolution of the protocol through the Metaplex DAO, delivering on the promise of a decentralized and community-owned creator platform. So obviously the fourth and the most important component is the token itself, which is a utility and governance token. With this token, you can actually govern the direction of the platform itself by having a say on this platform through their Metaplex DAO. So it is a decentralized autonomous organization, which is pretty cool. And they can basically people can basically use this token to be a part of the community and make this a fully truly community owned project, which it is already, right? So clearly these are the main four components that helps Metaplex work smoothly on the Solana ecosystem, right? So let's go to the website itself, which is metaplex.com, to identify other information about this project. So welcoming creators and builders to Solana. So you can clearly see they have a photo of a DeGod here. So they are trying to welcome creators, for their NFT projects or token projects onto their platform, who can use their tools and resources to create their successful NFT projects as well as token projects themselves, right? So Metaplex for creators, explore protocol. So you can see different projects that have already used Metaplex, which includes DeGods, which is a popular Bored Ape-like NFT project on Solana, and Degenerate Ape Academy, Street Dreams Cafe. We also have, obviously DeGods and Immutable Image, which is also a very popular NFT project. Um, OK Bears, which used to be popular, on the Solana blockchain. Dream City Orphan. So these are also other NFT projects that are popular on the Solana blockchain, right? So founding year was 2021. The NFTs minted has been 19 million. Total collectors is 5.53 million, as well as the total sales has been $3.4 billion. So these are the stats that this platform has enabled. The world's fastest growing Web3 creator platform, which is Metaplex, and they are actively encouraging developers and NFT project owners to come to the platform, right? Built for builders. So come in, we're open source and free to use. So they're fully decentralized and open source and free to use platform. So there is no real restrictions with that. It's trusted by the best. So all the blue chip projects that are currently in the Solana blockchain have once been a part of the Metaplex project, which is pretty cool. A canvas to build. So obviously you can use their templates to build your NFT project from scratch, right? So they provide you with all the tools necessary. The Solana NFT standards is again very important. The Solana standards are much different than the Ethereum standards. Even though there's a lot of scammers coming into the Solana blockchain, it still has its own unique reputation and standards for all the projects that are launching in there, and therefore they want to maintain it, right? So these are some of the partners or investors of this project. Samsung Next has invested in this project. Belugis, Jump Crypto, Alimoca Brand, D Gods, Multicoin Capital, OK Bears, Alameda Research, as well as Solana Ventures. So all of these are well established projects that have some presence on the Solana blockchain. Many of them are also available outside of Solana as well, but they're all very noteworthy names, especially Animoca brands, who can definitely play an important role in the success of this product, right? So there's 90 plus investors out there, which also includes Michael Jordan, and other popular names. You can go through that here. So they have some recent posts which you can use to understand whether you need to invest in this product or not. So some of the posts includes MPLX exchange listings and multiple major exchanges. And you can go through other posts to see what other information they have. Right, they're also trying to work on their own meta place or marketplace kind of like platform, which is kind of like a metaverse slash marketplace combo, which is something that's very exciting. And if you want to learn more about other information, you can go through their website, right? So you can also subscribe to their newsletter by signing up here. And if you scroll further below, you can access their GitHub, their careers page if you want to become a part of their team. You can also see how you can create if you want to become a creator with their platform, or if you want to develop, you can also become a developer who can partner with them to make the platform successful, right? So there's a lot of interesting information about this platform. Very cool and high quality project, which I feel like has a real potential to get a Coinbase and Binance listing pretty soon, right? So going back to the coin market cap page for this token is currently ranked 2,721 by ranking and by market cap on coin market cap. It's currently trading at 55.3 cents at the time I make this video, with a 16.4% decrease in the past 24 hours. So clearly this token has been dumping like crazy in the past 24 hours, but it's still quite low in its market cap. Its market cap is information is not available on coin market cap, but I think it's somewhere less than $5 million. It could be as low as $2 to $3 million in market cap, which makes this as a low market cap gem token, right? You can clearly see the Solana smart contract token contract here, which you can access if you want to buy this token from some Solana DEX. The trading volume, despite the fact that this token has had a very low market cap, its trading volume is quite good. Even though mostly people are dumping this token has a trading volume of $3.6 million, right? So that's pretty cool in the past 24 hours. And if you scroll below, the max supply is 1 billion tokens, out of which the circulating supply is not really known because it's still brand new, right? So the 1 billion token right off the bat may seem like too much for a project, because I personally like projects that have less than 100 million tokens. But even though this token has a max supply of 1 billion, I don't think this project has any concerns to worry about, because it's backed by some of the biggest names out there. And I think this project is starting to become more and more popular in the Solana ecosystem, and therefore they could easily do a multiple X easily in the next bull rally, right? The circulating supply, even though it's not known, I think it's less than 5% of the max supply, which means there will be some short-term price lumping. But despite that, I think the token is going to pump like crazy in the future, in the long term, right? So you definitely can rely on this project to make you some really good gains in the short term, mid term, and long term as well, right? So when it comes to the price charts, you can clearly see that so far this token is pretty much at its all-time low. So this is definitely the best time to buy this token if you want to buy this token right now. But if you see here, the token was initially at 85 cents per token as of 20th of September 2022. It's only a very new project, so you can easily get some incredible gains in the short term if you're willing to take the risk. But since then, this token has been dumping like crazy, and it's reached its all-time low, which is the current price point where it is right now at 55 cents, right? I reckon this token can go as low as maybe 40 to 45 cents per token, but I think you need to understand that the best approach to take this token is by dollar cost averaging in, because you don't want to put too much money at one price point, and it may possibly go lower than this, right? So that's one definite thing that you need to keep in mind. When it comes to the token's short-term gain opportunity, you can clearly see that this token has made some good up and down movement. It's obviously been declining overall, but it has made some good upward and downward trajectory to make some really good short-term gains, right? So clearly, this token has some good short-term gains, as well as a good possible long-term gain. The midterm is probably where we are going to be struggling a bit with this token, but even in the midterm price point, I think this token can still do well if you buy it at the lowest possible price point, which is at right now, right? So that's pretty good. If you want to know how much token you need to invest in this project, I'll give you three scenarios, but all three scenarios are going to be quite low in dollar value, because I don't want a lot of people to invest a lot of money into this token. I feel like this token is quite risky and volatile, but it has some good opportunities, right? So if you're trying to buy this token at the lowest price point, I suggest you to put as low as, let's say, $50 per token, which is the safest bet for this token, even though the $50 could be lost if you're not careful enough. So if you buy this token at 50, at this price point, $50 would get you 90 tokens, which is not bad. But if you imagine, this token is literally like a new project, right? It's a very new project. The market cap is sub $5 million in market cap. This token can easily do a 10, 20, 50, or even 100x gains easily, right? Depending on the market conditions. But for now, I think it's very hard to determine how much, how much price point this token will go below. I feel like it will probably stabilize somewhere between 40 to 45 cents mark, but I think it could go even lower than that if you're lucky. So if you buy it at this price point, and if this token goes up to like 10, 20, or even 50x gains, you would make some really significant profit by just investing $50 on this token, right? If you want to go a little bit more safer, you can put in maybe $100 but I'll say $100 for the purpose of video. That will get you 180 tokens, and these 180 tokens can easily get you another $1,800. So the 180 tokens will be giving you $1,800, because this token can easily do above the 10x range. So let's say this token does like another 20x, it will go easily to kind of like $2,000 per token, right? $2,000 in overall investments from your $100 initial investment, right? So clearly, this token can go to like 10 to 20x easily. But if you don't really see any gains in this token, you're not losing a lot as well, because you're only putting in $100 for this token, right? So if you plan to go full degen, then I suggest you to focus on going a little bit more in the figures. You can probably go as high as $1,000 per token, but this is going to be a decent, degen strategy. Even though it's a degen strategy, there's definitely a lot of high potential gains to be made, because if it does do another 10x, you could make $10,000 out of your $1,000 initial investment. If it does 20x, you could make $20,000. 50x, $50,000 from $1,000 investment, right? So clearly, there's definitely a lot of opportunity with this token because of its brand new listing, right? So if you scroll further to the top, you can see markets wise, you can still buy this token from FTX and Huobi Global, very reliable exchanges. It's still not available on Binance or Coinbase yet, so therefore there's a high chance this token could get a Coinbase or Binance listing, right? So the token is also available on KuCoin, Get.io, Ascendex, Bybit, and so on and so forth. I wouldn't really go below Bybit, because I don't really trust any of these other exchanges, right? So you can still buy this token from several reputed exchanges, even though this token is literally like possibly sub $5 million in market cap, which means this token can do a lot of gains in a very short period of time, right? A Coinbase or Binance listing could easily come in for this token, even though this is not really invested by Coinbase or Binance, right? So that's one thing that you need to keep in mind. Not all tokens that have a Coinbase or Binance Labs investments will get a guaranteed listing, while at the same time, not all the tokens that don't have a Binance or Coinbase investment won't get a listing as well, right? So clearly, there's a lot of opportunities for this token to grow, not only as a token or coin by itself, but also to get listed on Binance or Coinbase, which will definitely boost the price of this token significantly, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I think this token has some really good, strong fundamentals, and it also has some good, market cap. Its sticker price is very low, which means newcomers will easily buy this token. But at the same time, I don't think this token will easily be able to like break any new barriers anytime soon. It will definitely move sideways or even downwards a little bit before it goes upwards, right? And if you want to watch how I figured out that this token will possibly get a Coinbase or Binance listing, if you go to CoinMarketCap's page and search for this, search for the crypto category, which is probably the best place for you to find new market cap gems. So if you go to cryptocurrencies and if you search for recently added, that's the place where you can find all the new low market cap gem tokens. And if you scroll further below, you can see how I chose this particular token, right? So you can clearly see here that this token is number 21st ranking in the new ranking list. And when I read through this project, I kind of like started feeling like it's a really good project to buy for the short term to long term, and therefore I made a video about this, right? So if you're trying to buy this token, make sure that you buy this token from reputed exchanges such as Obi Global, Get.io, or KuCoin. Don't buy it from any shady exchanges. And there's definitely lots of strong fundamentals for this token, and it seems like there are a lot of tier two major cap tokens, major cap exchanges have listed this token, which is pretty good. A Binance or Coinbase, listing is going to be imminent, so be prepared for that, right? I think this token has some really good gain opportunity and a lot of options for people to make some really good short term as well as even arbitrage trading as well as this token, right? I think the short term price prediction for this token is going to be somewhere between 65 to 75 cents per token, which is going to be in the immediate short term. But the long term price potential for this project is extremely high because this token pretty much can kind of like go to the moon because of its nature, right? So again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.